Yeah, but I think we can all agree as the days get colder, it just puts us in the mood for some playoff football, and that's where we bring in NBC5's Eric Kerr. EK, Saranac dominated Section 7 all year, and tonight they have a chance to make some serious noise in the New York State tournament.
Jack, you're exactly right there. One of Saranac's best regular seasons on the gridiron since 1967, but they were tested tonight by Section 10's champion, Gouverneur Saranac. It's a rematch of the same game from a year ago. We're going to take you to the first half. Low scoring in this one, tied at 0. But running back Nate Hamill is going to get the only points of the half with a nice touchdown pass to Xanier Daniels. Saranac, they tack on a field goal, take a 10-0 lead, but Holden Stowell would find Rainey Rumble, who rumbles into the end zone for a receiving touchdown right there. They lead 13-10. Spartans trying to get into field goal range here, less than 20 seconds to go. They get it to the 40-yard line after an Alex Clancy reception. Hamill gets to kick this one, but he misses it just short. Gouverneur, they score 13 straight unanswered, sending Saranac home in the regionals. But take a look at Peru, though. They were able to grab the win and hold on in their regional semifinal against Ogdensburg. And the Nighthawks were able to score 2 touchdowns in the second half to put them over the edge. They're going to advance to play in the regional finals against either Section 2's Ravenna or Glens Falls next Saturday, November 18th. Well, New York soccer teams are at the tail end of their postseasons, and one of 2 Section 7 teams are still in the dance, featuring Chazy Boys Soccer. The Eagles looking for its 10th state championship. That's crazy. The Eagles, they're matching up against the Eagles of Ludenville Christian of Section 2 in the state semi. Chazy, though, they were knocking early. Freshman Jack Rovers gets the goal to go right there off the rebound, and a nice little header cheddar from Maddox Tyndall to get the Chazy up 2-0. We'll take you to the second half now. Dylan McAfee's been a problem all season, and no exception right there. Give Chazy a 3-0 lead. They wouldn't look back. They roll to a 3-1 victory, keeping Owen Poirier in mind as they advance to play Section 3's Poland High School in the championship tomorrow afternoon. Well, let's go back to the rematch storyline. This one from another semifinal, the SUNYAC men's hockey semis. This round taking place at the Ronald B. Stafford Arena in the regular season. These 2 squads already ranked, though. Number 8, Geneseo, taking on number 3, Plattsburgh. Cardinals, though, they had the hot start. How about Tio Di Adario? Puts that one in off the rebound, scores the first goal less than a minute into it. Still in the first period, Joshua Belgrade tapping that one in. Nice pass from Adam Tredowicz to set him up. Mind you, with Plattsburgh, with a man down in that situation in a 5-minute major. But they still weren't done. 2-0 first period, less than 15 seconds. What a strike there from Kevin Weaver Vitale. Where's my guy? Where's my guy? Here he is, the flag guy, Tim Van Norwick. Busy night for you, my guy. He did his walk for 6 Plattsburgh goals around the rink, hoping the Cards stay undefeated as well. So, guys, Ronnie B was packed as usual for the men's game, but I heard the Gut was overflowing down there in Burlington for support as well.
Yeah, Gut was packed tonight, and every single ounce of support they can get. Number 15 Boston College is in town. We got the highlights after the break.